Alexey was used to the quiet, lonely grind of long-distance cycling. His journey across the vast, open plains of Russia had taken him through rain, wind, and blistering sun. That evening, as the sun dipped low, he stopped at an old, forgotten weather station to rest for the night. The air was crisp, and the only sounds were the distant hum of traffic and the rustling wind. It was there, amid the silence, that Alexey first noticed her. A stray dog, thin and ragged, stood at a distance, watching him with curious, wary eyes. He thought nothing of it at first, just another wandering soul in a world of harsh roads. But the next morning, as he packed up and began to pedal away, he saw her again. She was trailing behind, her paws padding softly on the cracked asphalt. "You're not really going to follow me, are you?" She followed, her pace slow but steady. At the next stop, Alexey threw her a piece of bread. She ate it hungrily, her tail wagging weakly. And so it continued. Every few kilometers, Alexey would stop to rest, and the dog, always at a distance, would sit and wait. He couldn't leave her behind, no matter how much he tried to outpace her. When they had traveled nearly 70 kilometers, Alexey began to worry. Cars roared by, dangerously close. The roads were narrow, and there was no place for the dog to hide if a driver didn't see her in time. He would call out to her, trying to urge her back, but she would just stare at him, her brown eyes steady, unyielding. "You're crazy, girl," he whispered one evening as he gave her the last bit of food he had left. Days passed, and the dog continued running alongside him through towns, forests, and desolate stretches of road. Alexey began to feel a strange sense of companionship with her. He spoke to her more often, shared what little food he could, and made sure to stop for water whenever he could find it. In a way, they were both strays, moving through life without a clear destination, only the next turn in the road. By the time they had traveled 800 kilometers together, Alexey knew there was no leaving her behind. He was worried about her more than himself. Every truck that passed too close, every stretch of scorching pavement under her paws. But she never faltered, not once. Her resilience amazed him. The stray who had run 800 kilometers was no longer homeless. She had found her place, right beside him. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.